how environmental consultants can build a worldwide client list via internet marketing, part 1. The world is changing dramatically. Are you managing to keep up? It feels impossible at times as the pace of the technology is moving so fast. It is widely stated that the world has moved on further in the past 10 years than it did in the previous 50. It's all getting us a bit hot under the collar at times and frustrated. I am perfectly aware of that. But technology is now ruling our lives and dictating how we conduct business. In fact, it has completely changed the world of generating clients. As I touched on in the last video series, the old sales and marketing techniques are dead, official. No, the world is not now, but you have to understand the principles of how to use the web, social media and email marketing to your advantage to create a massive chasm between you and your nearest competitor. The great part of this for you is that physical geography is not going to restrict clients finding you on a global basis. Look, I'm not being rude here, but the majority of environmental consultants really don't have a clue how to recruit prospects and clients in today's world, especially as we are in a period of dramatic change. So let's investigate how you can build a web presence so people are approaching you to work with them. Okay, we know the world of business is changing, but how, I'm sure you're asking? Well, latest research shows that when a project is assigned to a consultancy, 80% of the buyers have contacted the consultancy directly in the first instance. And only 10% of the consultancies have been awarded contracts following a direct approach by themselves. Google, look what it's done to us. It has Googled us out. We're all suffering from the Google effect. And as you can see, the buyers in most cases now know more than the sellers, as the access of information is only the touch of a button away. The effect this has been that buying cycles are becoming longer as more and more are sourcing information to help them build a case. They are watching the benefit first. Others have achieved by progressing the same project and evaluating the outcome. It is so easy to access all corners of the world nowadays. You could be based in the US and evaluating the results of an impact assessment project being conducted in India. Easy. Also, 65% of buyers highlighted that timeliness of response and information provision throughout the whole project assessment were key deciders in awarding a contract to a consultancy. So, how are you working on getting clients based on this scenario? Well, the key factor is to become a solution provider. Give the answer your clients and prospects are looking for in your specialist field. Give them advice and help, maybe as a report they can access off your blog. There'll be more about this in part 2. Let them warm to you and see you as an expert. However, trying to do this on an ongoing basis is naturally going to be time consuming if you're trying to do this with every person showing interest in your business. So how do you spread your message? Well, you need to set up a system that builds a sales funnel that draws prospects into it. Ideally, you want this automated, working 24/7, leaving you to really work on your business and working with screened hot prospects. So you're actually spending your time talking to people who want to work with you, giving you a greater return on your time, and the great aspect, no more cold calling. Well, the power of the web allows you to do this. So when people are Googling for services in your environmental specialism, up you pop. Giving them information on an ongoing basis. Remember, they may not be ready to buy yet, so you'll need the automation in place to keep the information flow happening, even when you're away enjoying yourself on a holiday. Okay, you need to have ongoing content for Google to love, a social network activity, a data capture system in place for when people have found you, and then an ongoing source of information flowing out, giving them the opportunity to sign up, being floated to them. Well, in this series, I will go through the steps on getting the best from your online marketing strategy, tips on how to set up your blog, your social networking, and email marketing to promote your services to genuinely interested parties. So look out for part 2 tomorrow.